think we're opening this up to a ton of people.
Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, affectionately referred to as Stark Vegas, where earplugs are highly recommended because the cowbells will be ringing. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see, the Florida Gators taking on the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Mississippi State about to put it away as we start the festivities. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Florida Gators offense will get the first possession of the game. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game, and he just commands attention, both from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on, and you're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. He can play in the slot, he can play out wide, he can run the entire gamut in the route tree as well. Really nothing this guy can't do.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Gators will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Bulldogs offense will try to get something going with their first possession. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup, that's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game, the head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see?
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire country. I'm surprised they even have goal line in their playbook. What are we doing?
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Blasted as he lets it go. This senior showing great toughness, takes the hit, and still puts the ball on target. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Gators sending the offense back to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the...
Intercepted. Trying to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense.
First down here for the offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Mississippi State going up tempo. Back to pass, it's Shapen. Can't make the grab, quarterback just missed him a little bit. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, open.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Caught on the outside, it's Hansen. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He's got his man.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in the rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Got his man. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Back to throw, it's Mertz. He's going for the big play. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Right back to it. Low man wins, and he just smashed him. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5. Mississippi State right back to the line.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the first down. You got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Gets it out fast. They get him down after he makes the catch. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders.
On 3rd down, offenses have their plays. What they like in 3rd and short, what they like 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those starters.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in '06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that could really make the quarterback's life difficult. You gotta put pressure on the quarterback. You gotta affect him. Really nice job on this play.
That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Hard running there. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. dropping back. It's Chapin. Got rid of it just in time. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He's already made one field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. This time on target. At the 40, there he goes. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Syracuse. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off play action. Pocket starts to collapse. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Nice confidence by the QB. Good throw over the middle of the field. Nice little strike down the field for a big play. Listen, you got to throw it where it's open. And he found a slot, found a little hole in the middle of the field. Nice job attacking it.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. The incomplete pass leaves them with 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Fights off a defender. Just outstanding vision from the young freshman on that run. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. The offense set for a first down play. To the ground, he's got it again. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the productive first down play in 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Mertz. Unloads it left. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The play action fake. He lobs one high down the left side. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. They would have needed a boomer from here, a 55-yard field goal attempt, so instead they'll go for it on 4th down. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed in the middle, it's Coleman. Touchdown Bulldogs! A great catch and run for 6.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They go to the counter. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Mertz. Got his man. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Power football with the run. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Now the play fake. Getting some heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Yeah, and this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
The Gators line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Using his legs, it's Booth. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. Mississippi State going up tempo. He's looking for an open man on second down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Booth. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On third down, going up top. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Mertz. Going for it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
And he's got that bayou speed, like I run bayou. You can call it whatever route you want to call it, but does a nice job winning at the line of scrimmage, getting behind the DB, runs, catches it right in the end zone. Big play for this offense. Nice throw, nice catch.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
The Bulldogs will hustle to the line. They go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Wants to throw. It's Mertz. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires left. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Back to the air one more time. Throwing right. It's caught downfield. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on 1st down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Coming after it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Wisconsin is ahead early inside Camp Randall, but that's not exactly Ron Dane out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 4 over the Coyotes.
Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. The incompletion on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 43. Dropping back, it's Shapen. Got his man quickly. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. Got his man downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll throw it on 1st down. They're bringing heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. It's good. late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Starkville. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Davis-Wade Stadium.
The Gators will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. And back to the air on second down. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Looking to pass. It's Shapen. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. First down here for the offense. The give to the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And here comes the offense on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. A 3rd and long coming up here. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On the ground, it's Booth. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Mississippi State right back to the line. Finds the tight end. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They went right back to him, and he went right back down. It's going to be 3rd and 10. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. To the air, it's Shapen. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Leaves it with the running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Gators will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Off play action on 1st down. Feeling some heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Gators send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Now on the option. Now the toss. At the 45, on his way. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a 1st down for this offense.
Well, in a short yardage situation, they pull off an explosive play. And how about the blocking up front? Everybody getting a big-time push.
Yeah, and in those 3rd and shorts, defense plays aggressive, loads the box. One guy misses, and it ends up being a big gain. Nice play by this offense.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. Mississippi State going up tempo. On the option, he'll toss it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. And the Bulldogs are on the move. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge, the freak. It was a nightmare, so hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are special.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's knocked away downfield, the DB getting a hand in there. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. On the move, it's Webb. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. And down he goes back at the 3.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the 4th sack of the day. This defense have had some bright moments. They've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that coverage intact in the back end.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the ground with the back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Gators will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking downfield, it's Mertz. Back open in the middle. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Gators will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking for space, it's Booth. At the 35, he's got room. And he's down at the 41, that's a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. First down to start the drive after the break. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Mississippi State right back to the line. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the catch and he's brought down. Third and short now from their own 48. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Twist his way through. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Right back to the well. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. To the air. It's Shapen. They're trying. Oh, no, the ball popped out. The defense grabs it, and they're going the other way. Look at the big fella roll. The tap. Touchdown, Florida! And the defense doing work. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. You know, the defense is all about stopping teams, but when you have a chance to swing momentum, scoop it and score yourself, it is such a huge play.
Yeah, you just go over to the offense and be like, bro, we don't need you today. We got this. We'll score ourselves if we have to. Great job by the defense doing what they need to do, and then go talk a little trash to the offense.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. UMass is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sam the Minuteman isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over the Pandas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Lee. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Dropping back, it's Shapen. Pocket starts to collapse. He's got the back in the middle. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. On 4th down, trying to find his man. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. And because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving this stadium with an L.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in the opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
They feed him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Leaves it with the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. It is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
34, Mississippi State, 16.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were...
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Zings it complete to the right.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Mississippi State going up-tempo. The give out of the gun. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's shaping, getting some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Yeah, and they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays, but this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Coming after it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. Offense in a bunch formation. On 4th down, looking to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. A 1st down for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
And I think this is where coaches really earn their money late in games, right? It's in the 4th quarter. You got the lead. Do you want to stay conservative and run the football? Because I see the defenses, they start to get aggressive, and so sometimes you can take the other hand and take advantage of it.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to the ground with the running back. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Running back searching for a hole. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. With the clock running, this should be the final play. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics. I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.